Okay, hello, welcome to CSC230 Database with Web Applications, videotape number 2. Okay, so by now you've got MySQL hopefully installed, but it is a royal pain in the neck to get MySQL running because of what you have to do. So what we have to do right now is we have to click down on the bottom and the little window appears, type in CMD. And now I'm in my users user directory. Maybe you might be in users and whatever your user ID name is. And then what you have to do is if we were to do you got to remember DOS, and if we were to do a CD up to the root directory and do a dir, we actually have to change directory to program files. And if we were to do a dir again, then we have to change directory. It looks like not all showing there. Have to change directory to MySQL. Now you can do this in one command. MySQL. Spell it right helps. MySQL. If I do a dir, then I have to change directory to MySQL Server. I gotta put a space in this. I hate this. MySQL Server 5.6. Then I do a dir, and I see that I then have to do a change directory to the bin. And then if I do a dir here, actually right there, the mysql.exe, that's the program we need to run. So we're now in program files, MySQL server /bin. And then what we do is we then type in MySQL /u root for the root and /p to have the password. It will prompt us for our password, my cat's name, 123, and then we see that I am in fact in SQL, and if I do a /h, and then I can get the help commands. What I would like you to do to prove to me you can get here is make a screenshot of this and add this as well to the Word document to show that you're getting in control here and you know what's going on. But now this really is a pain in the neck. So how do we make our life easier for getting in there? So I'm going to exit out of MySQL and close my window. Now if I do this and I hit on the start button, type CMD, I'm going to take a look and I'm going to remember that every time I go into the CMD window, I'm going to end up on users/users. So I'm going to create a little batch file, a little program that will run, make my life easier. Use Notepad or Notepad++, and it's going to be 2 lines of code. cd/programs files /MySQL, MySQL server /.5.6/bin. And then the next line of code is MySQL space -u, the username root -p. So take this and then go File, Save As, and save it in the users folder. Notice here that I'm in the users user folder, and it's called mysql.bat. Now it already exists, so it's asking me to replace it, and so yes. So now what I do, I'm going to close this. I'm going to go to my command window, and then if I do a directory here, matter of fact, if I go dir star.bat, you'll see that mysql.bat does in fact exist. So if all I have to do now is go MySQL, I'm going to enter in my password for my root ID, and now I'm in MySQL, and I can /help or h, and I can start doing stuff. So if you're at this point, you're ready to read chapter 3 and start actually getting into chapter 4. So we're doing good, and I'm going to hit exit, and we're going to be good to go. Notice here that it lands me in the directory where I was needing to do my CD to. Hope this little batch file and cheat kind of helps.